And right now, millions of Americans are under weather alerts from wind to snow and even rain. What's known as a bomb cyclone is moving across the Midwest and the Northeast. Wind blowing across the I-95 corridor in Buffalo, New York. Roads are covered in snow. Look at that. Mixed with wind, too, making it nearly impossible to see. Whiteout conditions. The wind is so strong, it's been knocking people over. Police are telling people to stay off the roads unless they absolutely have to go out. Okay, let's check in now with Seth Sanders, in for Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy, watching the weather for us tonight. Hi, Seth.
Hey, Brian. We're not dealing with a bomb cyclone here, but we do have our own weather issues. We have high pressure, which brings really calm conditions. However, with the calm conditions, we get views like this. These are screenshots from about 30-40 minutes ago before the sun got a little too low, but you can see on each of these cameras that haze near the surface. We do have valley inversions across the state today, or across the northern part of the state in our valleys. Here's a live look from Ensign Peak. We still have that haze. You can see that there overlooking the Salt Lake Valley. Right now, air quality is moderate across the Wasatch Front from places like Brigham City down through Davis and Salt Lake counties and into Utah County, places like Lehigh and Provo. Not looking great. Eastern and southern Utah, you are steering clear of the inversion. So what is an inversion? Well, when we have these calm conditions, it allows the colder, denser air to sink and settle near the bottom and the warm air to rise. And that warm air acts as a lid, trapping that particulate matter and making for very poor air quality. And you can actually see that here on this graphic. This is pretty neat. Our daytime highs today were in the 39 to 40 degree range across the Wasatch Front, but the Wasatch back, most places were at 42 degrees. So at 7,000 feet, they were warmer than us here at about 4,200 feet. That's that lid in place. Tomorrow's air quality actually gets a little bit worse than today across the Wasatch Front. Box Elder, Tooele counties and into Cache Valley, eastern Utah mountainous areas, not looking at any inversion. Temperatures right now are cool, right around where we should be this time of year. 35 degrees here in Salt Lake, warmer in Heber. That's that inversion. And then temperatures in the 30s and 40s through central and southern Utah, 50 degrees in St. George, but that's dropping as well. We have cloud coverage down in Washington County. This is a live look at our Black Desert Resort Skycam. Overcast skies, but these are upper level clouds, so we're not seeing any precipitation with that just yet, but it is foreshadowing what's to come. That high pressure is starting to move on out. That opens the door for moisture to push in. Those clouds moving into southern and now central Utah, still clear up here in the north, but they'll move in as we get into tomorrow. Here's what to expect for the next couple of days. That high pressure that's keeping us mild and keeping the storms at bay moves on out. We have that stream of moisture coming in through the southwest portion of the state. This is New Year's Eve at 7 o'clock. Do expect showers from St. George up to Richfield. And then as we get into the very late hours, maybe 11, 12 o'clock, as we're crossing into the New Year's, we could see some rain, but I think that wet weather potential really kicks up in the morning hours for the new year. And then those showers hold on for the remainder of the day, both in northern and southern Utah. And we could see some in the east part of the state as well before things start to dry out a little bit for your Friday afternoon and into Saturday. But then we have another storm that's expected to impact us shortly after that. Upper level futurecast shows that high pressure moving on out, that low pressure throwing the moisture our way for your New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. That system continues to push those showers further north, but then as we get into Friday, that high pressure builds, lifting the showers a little bit, but that high pressure ridge breaks down and those showers return by your Sunday, and they could hold on into next week as well. Regional forecast for tomorrow shows we are going to be a little bit warmer than today, but still cold. I think these numbers, 45, 52, they're a little optimistic. It's going to be colder than that thanks to that inversion. 40s and 50s for southern Utah tomorrow, 55 degrees in St. George, and those mid-50s, they're here to stay. The next 7 days in St. George are going to be in the 50s. We do have those showers tomorrow evening, and then we're kicking off the new year with rain for St. George, and it could hold on into Friday morning, but it should clear on out fairly quickly before it returns on Monday. The Wasatch Front does have a chance tomorrow evening, but then it picks up on Thursday, New Year's Day. We have scattered rain. Temperatures warming up, so it'll be valley rain, mountain snow. Breezy conditions too, so you do want to be careful about those fireworks out there. And then isolated showers return for your Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Wow. Okay. There you go.
A very warm, a very wet start to 2026.